So, use the system map in the center of the bridge to issue orders. A thin, pale woman stands out among the rest of the crew. There's a thick bundle of cables coming out of the back of her skull and disappearing under her ceremonial garment. You see the grate of a quietly humming vox where her mouth should be. The woman sees you and bows her head in a respectful greeting. How may I serve you, Lord Captain? Wait, you can do that? Interesting. Why do you look so strange? That's so rude. Why do you look so strange? I kind of want to try this. Connect me to the vessel's main channel. I wish to boost the morale of my crew. Before you can activate the vox, a deafening screech of static fills the air, making everyone aboard jump to attention. You clear your throat and address the crew in a rousing speech, but whispers in... Oh, no! That was bad. We failed. Crap. Next time. That'll be all. I live to serve, Lord Captain. All right, so I guess we should go around, talk to Adira. Also, didn't Argenta wants to talk to us? There's Adira. Where's Argenta? Can I see them all? Okay. Argenta's all the way down here, and there's apparently somebody else. Okay. So we basically should just go around and talk to people. Say hi. Let them know that we are, in fact, in charge and alive and well and all that good stuff. And then after that, we've got places to go. I think that this is... I just want to quickly see. Like, I'm not going to go anywhere. I just want to see what this looks like because I'm nosy and I can't wait at all. Like, there's literally zero patience. Okay, so this. Okay. So this and then this. So we've got these. This is the coolest map. So happy I got nosy. Okay. These are all of our supplies, I assume. What is void ship management? Okay. So this is our ship. Look at how beautiful it is. Our ship is gorgeous. Upgrade the hull. Okay, right, because there's like space combat of sorts that we get to play around with. So if I click... Oh no, I didn't want to actually fly. I thought it would just take me to look. Okay, so now, so this is not explored starport. Okay, cool. So that's how you can get there. And then we've got this. Majoris, so Minorus, and then unidentified void ship. Oh, so I'm guessing we can go from like point to point to point and explore this whole system if we want to. That's so exciting. Okay, first though, back to the bridge. Let's go talk to people. And then we're gonna do some like outside exploration. I'm so excited. Sister Argenta looks tired. There are dark circles under her eyes. Her hair is somewhat disheveled and she moves like she's a little on edge. Rogue trader, you have a personal request for me? Indeed. I indeed have a request, Rogue trader. The accursed servants of chaos who assaulted the ship took the lives of your loyal crew members, and they orphaned many children, including the progeny of the brave officers who defended their posts until the bitter end. I don't know what customary practices there are for cases like this on Von Valencia's territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls could expect to receive some special consideration. Perhaps the rogue trader could meet with the orphans. Wow, that hits the feels. Like, I don't know what I was expecting for this from Argenta, like what she needed me for, but this... That's pretty cool. 100%. That's very sweet. So the options. What good would meeting them do? Make arrangements for a meeting worthy of a rogue trader. I'll address... No. Deliver this order on my behalf. They're to be properly provided for. No. Or I'll meet with them. No formalities needed. These are the children of the people who gave their lives for the Von Valencius dynasty. My consideration is the least they deserve. Yes. That girl. Yes. I will pass on your instructions. Thank you for taking my request. I picked the right option, right? Yeah, we're going to meet with them. Thank you for taking my request to heart. Oh, we're going now. Okay, let's go. I thought, maybe a different time or day, but hopefully we're ready. Girl, Tessa, are you ready to meet with some kids? I guess Abelard comes everywhere with us. That's actually kind of cool. The motley group of children and adolescents don't take their eyes off of you, gazing at you as if you were a creature straight from a fairy tale. Our indevitable sister has been keeping an eye on these pups. Abelard glances at the gathered children. It is hardly the Scala progenium in here, but we have provided the orphans on our ship with adequate care and instruction. That is a division, basically training. Oh, it's where orphans go to train and everything. Okay. Argenta is standing at the side of the group next to the youngest visitors. You notice her giving them looks and inconspicuous gestures of encouragement. At your approach, she perks up and announces, her voice ringing, "Brave ones! The master of this ship has appeared before you, the one who guides it through the darkness of the universe by the Emperor's will. Greet your Lord Captain, the rogue trader of House von Valencius." Okay, so we could say, children of the brave servants, Captain, the ship speak to you now. Your parents gave their lives for a just cause and brought honor to the von Valencius banner and those of the Imperium. I'm proud of them, and I believe that you will become their worthy heirs. You can smile at them and say your Lord Captain greets you, brave ones, or address the chaperones. Give them treats and escort them to their homes. I believe a minute of beholding. No! Honestly, you could greet them solemnly, yes, but I think that at a time like this, I don't know, like, personally, if I'd want platitudes of, your parents were brave, I'm proud of them, and you're gonna be great. Like, I don't know. That just doesn't sit well, at least as far as, like, Tessera is concerned, so I think we should go with, your Lord Captain greets you, brave ones. The children keep staring at you. A little girl who has remained close to Argenta smiles uncertainly. A skinny, pale lad tries to throw his shoulders back and stand at attention like a soldier, and several other children follow suit. Only a few teenagers at the far end of the row seem sullen and not particularly impressed. Suddenly, all the sounds of the module are drowned out by a very loud sniffle. It has the effect of a dam burst. You now hear whispers, sobs, subtle grumbles. One of the older a teenager with a thin scar across his face, tosses his head back and says bitterly, "So what? Why should we care? Our friends and parents died in their dozens for you noble lot, and you just give us speeches?" Argenta quickly turns to the boy. A flurry of emotions flashes in her dark eyes, like she wants both to calm him and scold him. I don't want to address the chaperones. This is, like, you should address the servants, in my opinion. Oh, sorry. You should address the children. Did I say servants? You should address the children. I think I was reading interruption, and I got interruption and children mixed. I don't know why. My brain. Ignoring the interruption, rest assured you won't be abandoned. No. If you have things to say, say them without fear. I'll listen. I think it's important to listen to them. The boy smiles grimly, not at all like a child. It doesn't matter what we say. It won't bring our parents back, and it won't change our fates either. We'll keep slaving away on the ship until we drop and die like our folks. Or worse. I understand your grief and dismay. Your parents died. It's not an easy thing to go through, but they gave their lives for the truth. For the good of the whole ship, for the Imperium. Do not speak of their honorable fate with anger and disdain. I like it that you keep having the option to ignore them. Or just to ignore the kids and keep talking to the chaperones. When the pirates who killed your parents attacked the ship, I was there. I took command, I fought, and I repelled the assault as quickly as I could. But no war can be won without losses. You can only strive to do what is within your power, or the strong have the power to decide the fate of others. The weak either obey or die. If you seek a different lot in life, boy, save your grumbling and look for an opportunity to rise above the rest. Honestly, that response is an interesting one. I think, depending on who your character is, that's actually a really good, like, motivational bit of advice. Like, kid, you don't like this? Like, I get it. This sucks. But if you don't like it, change it. You know, like, not toughen up, but you know what I mean. They gave their lives for the truth. Oh. I don't know. Like, I feel like you take away when you, like, with 2 for Tessera, like, this is now putting her back squarely, like, attention on her. And it's putting her back in the, like, this is about me seat. Whereas I think she's coming at this right now from, like, let's try to understand these kids. Let's let them have this. Like, they need to grieve. They need to get this off their chest. And so, I don't know. I think that this one's a good one. You heard the rogue trader. His words carry the wisdom of the Imperium. It's hard to say whether or not your words have left an impression on the boy, but he nods slowly. Then he catches himself and gives you an awkward bow. Abelard gives a sign, and servants immediately emerge carrying packaged treats with Von Valencius emblazoned on the wrappers. It appears that the seneschal came prepared for any contingency. Aww, Abelard. They're just like throwing them out like party favors. Argenta rubs her temple pensively. She smiles at the younger children, offers a few words, and then leaves the bay. Did I make her upset? Oh no! Did I not do what she wanted? Let's see. Let's see if she hates what we did. Like, was there a different way I should have addressed them? I'm very, 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 very curious to see how she feels now. Where is she? I'm here. There's Argenta. Let's talk to her again. And then we gotta go talk to the other two. Even in stillness, Sister Argenta radiates energy. With her dark eyes shining and a slight blush to her cheeks, she's reciting a prayer. And looks you only when she has spoken the final line. Tessera, greetings. What is it that's... Okay, so there's really nothing, so that's it for now. But what's keeping you in my retinue? Oh, yeah, there we go. This ship was targeted by heretical pirates, which means that my presence here and the assistance that I provide to you are my sacred duty. Sooner or later, I will likely have to return to Footfall to protect the reliquary. But for now, I wish to remain part of the Rogue Trader's crew. I enjoy your company. I hope that you remain a crew and that our ships becomes your home. Yes. Yeah, let's do that. Those are very courteous words, Rogue Trader. Thank you. Both your words and your hospitality. She gives you another somewhat puzzled look. Bye. I might have been a flirt line. I don't know I don't know if they really announced yet who we can and cannot smooch in this game. So I'm just setting us up for whatever I can in early access. Abelard surveys you briskly but meticulously as though he's inspecting you for shortcomings, and then he offers a courteous nod. Lord Captain, let's talk about the things that may be useful to me as a rogue trader. I'd like to know more. You may call me by my first name if you wish. I thank you for the honor, but I must decline. As a former military officer, I believe in the importance of order in all things, including the chain of command. You are the Lord Captain, my direct superior. I'm not prepared to address you in any way other than regulation dictates. All right. Sure, I gotta take my leave. Bye. Fine, you don't have to address me any other way. Let's go see Adira. Adira, not Adira. Adira. The tall, middle-aged woman stares straight ahead, her eyes vacant as she rubs the implant at her temple. Her collar is undone, and one of the clasps is on the verge of falling off. Sensing your presence, she turns her head towards you and offers you a crooked smile, even as her eyes look straight through you. Things are strained between you and Argenta, isn't that right? The little sister is afflicted with her own set of voices, and one that whispers to her about corruption and heresy. She falls silent and then in a different voice adds, the silly girl doesn't realize that if she wants to find the source, she needs to start looking in her own head. Okay. Okay, the source of what? I don't know. But now you have my attention. Did you know Theodora well? Adira shakes her head. None of the officers knew the Lord Captain well, not even Abelard. And she was always closer to him than anyone else. She told me from the off that if I ever listened to anything in the warp about her without her permission, I'd be going out the airlock. I'm not an idiot. I never struck my nose out where it didn't belong, only when I was asked. Adira's eyes darken and a strange, otherworldly expression comes over her face. It's hard to wrap my head around the fact that she's gone. Lady Von Valencius gave me everything I have. She opened the stars to me in the paths between them. I still think I can hear her voice. She lets out a sharp breath and shakes her head. I gotta go. Thank you. Of course, always at your service. All right. I feel like... So let me just quickly pull up the journal. So we have to not show... I love that you can and cannot show completed quests because that makes it easier for me. So we need a new nav... So these are interesting. Okay, so the way that they're organizing this is actually really interesting. So the guide is for the Navigator and then the New Blood and then the Machine Keeper, but those are all the things that have to be done here in order Like, I kind of like that because I like that it breaks it down a little bit more. So it almost feels a little less overwhelming because like they definitely threw everything at you. Void ship needs a new navigator. We could go for pirate can be replenished. Okay. Or machine spirit. Let's go with the guide. Let's go find a navigator. We got to go to Navis, right? Where is that? Is this it? Also, there's a question mark here. Done. Lord Captain, I'm reporting the Heralds of Navis Nobilite are still maintaining Vox silence, perhaps due to the Urak 5 being off limits to visitors. We intercepted the signal from drifting beacons in the station orbit. The demands are clear. We are told to turn the ship around immediately. We also detected an accumulation of space debris near the station's docks. Presumably, it remains of interplanetary shuttles. Perhaps the esteemed house requires aid and therefore cannot respond to our Vox transmission. Contact station again. I will negotiate. Oh, order the auger crew to scan the station. Aye, Lord Captain. Vox remains silent for a while, but you hear static. The officers from the auger crew performed a full scan, but information is imprecise. They note a wave of distortions of unclear genesis that throw off most readings. We were able to learn that the reactor core of the station is still active, but many compartments are unpowered and some are fully depressurized. The signs of biological activity are largely present in the central module, which means the station has not been abandoned. The question is, why are the esteemed navigators, heralds, ignoring us? Contact the station again. I'll negotiate personally. The Vox relay cadent sound of grinding gears and clicking tumblers. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. The station does not even reply even after the official greeting by the rogue trader and declaration of your intent to negotiate in person. Ooh, what do we do? We're not like... Can I quick save? Like, I kind of want to quick save so I can go back just in case. Oh, no. I'll not invade the station without acquiring official permission. Like, I don't want to invade. Lord Captain, only the navigators are blessed with the gift of steering the ship through the immaterium without succumbing to the nightmarish influence. Influence it projects onto the crew and the vessel to attempt traversing the warp space with it. All right, fine. Order the crew to commence docking with the station. Affirmative, Lord Captain. So I know, like, I kind of had a feeling because, like, you have to do this in the end. I kind of had a feeling that it would do that. Like, it would kind of force you to pick in the end between, like, those two options that we had at the end. But I really, really, really like it that you had the opportunity to be like, I don't want to do this without official permission. And then kind of realizing that you're in a situation where you don't have that luxury anymore. So it's nice that they still let you walk through that. I think that says a lot about the person, about the character of, you know, the rogue trader that you are, that you really are trying to do this the right way. But sometimes you have no choice. Affirmative, Lord Captain. We do not know what is happening at the station, so you will have to look for the esteemed navigators blind, dock safely, and may the God Emperor light your path. All right, time to explore. How do I do that? Oh, just go in. Okay. Is this it? Okay, so this is my party. Love it. There was an exclamation point over me. I don't know. Or under me. I don't know what that meant. I just went with it. I saw it after I'd hit. Okay. And press any key to continue. Did I not? Okay. I pressed a key. Oh no. Oh no, no. It was not you whom I swore to serve. Within these walls, my lips are sealed. Confess. What was the old man's last command? What are you planning? Old man. Give up, Keeper. You have lost the battle again. We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them. Okay. Huh. This is sure to be interesting. Look at all the dead. This was a massacre. So there's an awareness. Goods. Basically, these are bodyguards. So Navis bodyguards versus Felix bodyguards. And that. All right. Let's do this. Excuse me! Wretches, you will be consigned to the oblivion for your transgression against House Orcelio. Who is House Orcelio? Why? Immortal Emperor, deliver your servant from peril. The prayers will not help you, servant of the damned. Oh, so they're heretics, I assume. That's safe to assume. In the name of House Orcelio, I command you to execute the infidels. Oh no. We're here, can't we stop it? Not a step further. Listen, asshole. Master, we have some strange guests on the station. A tall man stops you with a gesture when you approach. Blood is trickling down the pearly scales of his face. Both other people's and his own. Two jet black, unblinking eyes are watching your every move, and the third one, the mark of a navigator's fate, is menacingly pulsing behind the lowered lid in the middle of his forehead. Step back, or I will unleash all the horrors of the ocean of souls upon you. Emperor, be my witness. Okay. Answer in high Gothic. Wait, really? I am Rogue Trader Tessera von Valencius. I am no enemy of... Okay, Abelard, would you be so kind? Desist, brother, if the Emperor's will that brought me to you. Keep talking to me this way and I will make you swallow your own tongue. I love everything about that line, but Abelard, if you would. The seneschal takes a deep breath. Before you stands her ladyship, the rogue trader, Tessera von Valencius, heir to the greatest protectorate in the Coronis Expanse and the holder of the sacred trade warrant. Allow me to point out that the Nobilite custom requires His Grace, the Navigator, to introduce himself first, but given the unusual circumstances at the station, her ladyship, the rogue trader, is willing to turn a blind eye to your hostility, but just this once. Oh, that was so good. I'm so glad. I am so glad that's the way that it happened. How gracious. In this case, I too will turn a blind eye to your unceremonious invasion, but just this once. There is a dangerous glint in the man's dark, clouded eyes. Very well. Allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands Felix Christoph August, the keeper of this place. So you did not arrive to reinforce the traitors. This is great news. Having said that, I need to point out that Urac 5 is a holy place of House Orcelio, and a sanctum sanctorum that is open only to a few chosen attendants. And it pains me to say you are not an expected guest. Like, so options. Like, I thought, I guess, by the dialogue that had happened before, that he was saying that the others, because the others, weren't they like begging the emperor kind of thing? So he was like, I'm a little confused, but I feel like the more we go, it'll make sense in a bit. I'm looking for the Lord Inquisitor's interrogator, one Honoric von Kallik. Do you know anything about his present location? What is happening at the station? Where did all the corpses come from? Yeah, no. I don't trust this guy. I am not taking him with me. What is happening? A betrayal, a most trivial thing in the life of a Nobilite, is it not? I was backstabbed by my closest friend, Theobald Orcelio, the Keeper, and my mentor. On his instruction, my own people sabotaged the generators, blew up the shuttles, brutally massacred the loyal servants of my mistress. Most unforgivably, they dared to take her prisoner. The venal bastards. By the throne's light, I swear I'll cast their souls into the void among the stars. He falls silent and then furiously slams the end of his staff into the floor. The madmen have captured Lady Cassia and are now torturing her upstairs while we are enjoying a small talk down here. Help me rescue her or go away, but waste no more of my precious time. I still have questions concerning the situation at the station. Our idle chatter will not save Lady Cassia, but if you need to make sure you know something before you can help, have it your way. Why did you not respond to them? No, you know what? Tell me about... Never mind. I hope... No. I feel like none of those questions were really what I wanted to know. What kind of help are you talking about? I would never ask you for a favor under different circumstances, and yet... He takes his hand away from his ribcage, noticing blood and wincing in pain. And yet Lady Cassia's well-being is above all. I do not have many people left, and my wounds are too deep to act with the required precision and swiftness. But you may actually succeed. In order to ascend to the mistress's chamber, you'll need to remake a holy relic, effused with the blood of Lady Orselio herself. This is the elevator machine spirit control rod. I have one part and the other was lost during the mutiny. But even this relic will be of no use unless the elevator mechanism is powered. How do I remake the control rod then? I have a phylactery with the mistress's blood. It needs to be taken to the laboratory, which is located behind one of the reliquary doors. The most ancient and sacred mechanisms will help to rebuild the rod. The tech priest ceaselessly performed the rites of appeasement so that the machine spirit would serve the house in its time of need. The fateful hour is now upon us. So what do I do to power the elevator? The station's main incogitators is situated in the guard room. Just enter the correct command sequence and the sacred machine will do the rest. I guess that makes sense. So what have you decided, descendant of Von Valencius line? Let's see, taken by force. So the woes of your house that upset the balance of power in this part of the galaxy, I will help you not for the sake of profit, but for the good of the Imperium. It will be an honor to save the Lady Navigator from her woes. The rogue trader's aid will cost House Orselio, but you should rejoice, for your mistress will live. I'll rescue, but in return, I require that House Orselio sign a contract with my protectorate. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. I kind of want to go with that. Like, I don't want to do this. I mean, I don't really have a choice, but at the same time, like, we're not, like, we're nice, but I don't think we're, like, this nice. Like, we're rogue traders. You know? Like, we should have a little bit of bite to us. So. He replies, curt and tired. So be it. Hurry. The mistress's safety is all that matters, but should you fail, our arrangement is finished. All right. Done. So, we got to do this. This is on, so let's do... There was this. Never doubt me. Oh, the corpses were mauled by the forces. Okay. White, bright, pure color, riddled with horrible veins that carry poison, fear, and pain throughout this body. Who are you? Why are you crying? Victory awaits. Okay. What is here? Athletics. Experience? Nothing matters more. If the witch is talking about the enemies of humanity who set upon this abode of noble navigators, then our weapons will soon dispel their wicked misery. Basically, Argenta's ready for a fight. What you're hearing is that Argenta... Wait, where are you going? Dude, come back. I didn't see what you said. At the ready, the conspirators are trying to break through the guards room. So... there was a trap, but we dodged it for the most part. Let's see. All the servants perished in the crossfire. Just because we're nice doesn't mean we're that nice. I just want that to go away. Goods. Oh. Yeah, no. I'll, oops, no. Oh, it's Trophy Manager that lets me look at the cargo. Okay, that was it. That's what I... Oh, no! Okay, Tess, honey? Wanna come here?